Once again, this is Mr. H. I want to thank the Hot 120 Degrees staff for allowing me to come and talk about the hot topics. You know that we present the topics, try to put the facts out there and let you decide. But today, we're going to deal with Power, the little show on TV produced by 50 Cent. I was about to say 50%. Produced by 50 Cent. And supposedly it might be in its final season. For those of us that's been watching it religiously, we want to have a conversation because there's a lot going on. I don't know if you saw the two new episodes. I got some questions. It's interesting to hear your comments and see what you got to say. Uh, right now, if you don't know, this is the first time you listening and never seen Power. This is Ghost, who is the main character in the show. Used to be a New York street drug hustler. Uh, Went legit and opened up a club. But even though he went legit, his past continued to haunt him. Well, right now, Ghost finds himself in a situation because as the show progressed, he was involved as the FBI was investigating him. One of his friends, Angela Valdez, was on the FBI, but she was also a childhood friend, and they fell in love with each other. So now, when this season opens up, the situation changes, and we're going to talk about that. So, first thing is Valdez dies. Okay, she's murdered, and a lot of people are mad at the individual that murdered her. As far as I'm concerned, I think she should have got hit maybe 1 or 2 seasons ago. I didn't like the way she got Ghost arrested the first time. I was kind of upset with that, and I wanted her to be bumped off then. So for her to be bumped off now, um, it really doesn't disturb me too much, but it disturbs Ghost, and so Ghost is grieving again because remember his daughter past seasons his daughter uh, got murdered and he kind of lost it. So now he's grieving again, but he's not grieving on the level as somebody that lost their daughter. He's just grieving on the level somebody lost somebody that he loves. Um, but again, I don't have no real feelings toward Angela because she worked with the feds and she tried to set Ghost up. So for her to get bumped off, that really doesn't impact me. But I know some of y'all are sad about that and got issues with that. Now here goes Tasha, which is Ghost's wife. Uh, Tasha's getting on my nerves right now because she's playing both sides of the fence. I want to know how y'all feel about that. I'm really frustrated with her. Um, it goes to show that when you start making real money and get real wealth, uh, those around you can forget that it's because of you that their lifestyle is being supported, their lifestyle is being financed. I think Tasha got it twisted. I mean, she played the role, but I don't know if she understands that without Ghost, her whole lifestyle is changing. So she's getting on my nerves right now. I want to know what your thoughts is. I think Ghost's gonna have to cut her off, and he might even have to bump her off. But that's just me thinking. That's just me and my opinion, based on the show. It'll be interesting to see what your comments are and how you feel about Tasha. Does she have the right to act the way she's acting, or is she betraying him? Um, what do you feel about Tasha right now? Right now, she's getting on my nerves. And then you have Tariq. Um, he's getting on my nerves too. I think somebody need to whoop him. I think Ghost need to cut him out the will and don't finance that private school that he go to. I think he needs to be checked. He's really getting on my nerves, and I think he's getting in the way. Um, the other thing about that though, do you think that in some way, somehow, he's actually resisting and fighting Ghost because he's becoming Ghost? You know, is it things that Tariq is doing that's actually becoming like his father, or he's so much like his father that's why they uh, can't see eye to eye right now? I think he's a liability. I wish there was somewhere we could send him to get him out the way. Um, he understands some things, and he's so pro. He's so pro Uncle Tommy and so anti Ghost, which is his dad, that he can't see straight. Um, Smart kid, but very naive when it comes to streets, and really, um, I think he's betraying his father right now too, getting on my nerves, just like Tasha. Um, I think he need to cut him out the will, cut him off, kick him out the house. That's the only thing he can do. I mean, if he wasn't his son, he probably would bump him off. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Is Tariq a liability, or is he going to be an asset to Ghost as the season progresses? And then you got Wild Tommy, right? This is Tommy, which is for those that never seen Power. This is Tommy, who's used to be Ghost's partner when they was doing the drug deals. Ghost aspired to go legit. Tommy still in the streets, running around acting wild. Uh, I would say Tommy's a good friend to have, um, as long as you supervise him. But unsupervised, he gets in his own way. And right now, um, he's standing against Ghost right now, and I think he needs to be bumped off. So it's going to be interesting how this played out. Tommy always getting deals where he can't deliver, so he's working with the Russians right now. I mean, Serbians. I believe they're Serbians. Working with the Serbians right now, and I don't think he can deliver on the deal. I think Ghost is the only one that was smart enough to make those deals happen. And speaking on the Serbians, I think Logos was more notorious than these guys right now, but Tommy is not sophisticated enough to see through that. Um, do you think Ghost is going to kill Tommy? Does he need to kill Tommy, or how do you think that's going to play out? Tommy also is creating beefs on the street because he just shot one of the members of one of the Dominican gangs on the street, and then he got the High Power Jimenez organization in which he was working with, and they have gotten incarcerated. So uh, Tommy is a live wire. We don't know which way that's going to go. Right now, he's getting on my nerves. I can't stand him right now. It's interesting. I can't stand Tasha, Tariq, or Tommy right now. Um, but I want to know what your comments are and how you think this is going to play out. Uh, do you think that Ghost is going to make a real alliance with the Russians? Is he going to start working with the? I keep saying Russian. Is he going to start working with the Serbians? Um, are the Serbians going to switch on Tommy? You know, is Tasha going to partner with Tommy? This is all crazy. And where Tariq going to play in that role? The other thing is we still got this character right here. Okay, we got Dre. Now, based on my thinking, I think that because everybody is betraying Ghost right now, that he may have to make some type of alliance with Dre in order to get some things done. Now, Dre is in his own situation right now with the feds because he has to be a witness on a stand for one of the biggest drug organizations coming through New York. I think they come out of Colombia, the Hernandez organization. So it's going to be interesting to see how this play out. Ghost's way out might be Ghost's help might be Dre. Dre might be the one to help Ghost, and it's not like he didn't help Ghost prior. He helped Ghost, and then he turned on Ghost. But it's something there I think Dre can offer Ghost at this time because with Tasha, Tommy, and Tariq not working with Ghost, and then Tommy wanting to kill Ghost, and Ghost wanting to kill Tommy, There's a lot of abilities there, and I think he's going to need to either formulate a partnership with Dre, or he's going to have to formulate a partnership with the Serbians. This is going to be interesting how this plays out. I think right now the only person in Ghost Corner is his lawyer, who I actually like and trust. And we'll talk more about the lawyer in the next thing. But put your comments. I want to see what you got to say about this. And I just need to express that Tasha, Tommy, and Tariq are getting on my nerves. Are they getting on your nerves as well? And how do you think this is going to play out? You know, how connect the dots for me, and let's have a conversation around it. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell so you can be notified every time we post new content. And I want to know what your thoughts are on power. So make sure you comment, and let's have a discussion on that. And let's keep this discussion going all till the season is over and see if whatever we predicted played out or if we were wrong.